We choose to work with IMD for obvious reasons. As I always say, when you walk through the gate on a Monday morning on our week at IMD, you feel really privileged. You walk through to a business school who is a real powerhouse in terms of working, coming here, learn from the best in academia, but at the same time also having access to the best of the case studies and having access to real live people and executives from the companies IMD works with. So for us, it's an inspiration to have a real close executive summer school for 4 days in Lausanne at IMD.
Working with Hempel started in 2014, when we really started to develop the strategy 2020 with the company under the leadership of Henrik Andersen, who had to implement this strategy and actually looked at what this journey of excellence meant for the company in its transformation in the next few years.
It's the second year running for us, so we know from last year it has, first of all, for the 25 that are here, it has an enormous impact. I think each and every one as an individual comes out from here and saying, wow, what a summer school and what an inspiration for 4 days.
Henrik then decided to install the so-called summer school. The summer school is where he invites the top team to come to IMD for 4 to 5 days, but it's not only the top team, it's also the next key leaders of the organization, a group of 26 executives.
As a group and as a top management and executive team, we go here with the top 25 at our summer school at IMD. We combine it, top management, with 11 global talents that are with us here. So it's a real execution drive, but it is also a way of running executive learning and leadership training.
The uniqueness of this program lies in it being very much embedded in the strategic process.
In November, we gather the next 150 somewhere around in the world, so we actually cascade the messages and the decision we made at the IMD Summer School. So for us, it comes as a very natural part of our annual execution of the strategy.
I think when we have these summer schools, it's all about sort of providing new inspiration around a number of topics. Give sort of a bit of oxygen to the brain to get some inspiration. We've been talking a lot about moving from products to solutions, and the steps that are required as a company to move there, both in terms of, you could say, the markets, what needs to happen in the marketplace, but also what needs to happen internally in the organization.
I think it'll have a significant impact, and I think it will have that because we are, as a group of leaders, on the same platform. I mean, we've been through a program together, and not least, of course, because we also have used this program to make certain quite significant decisions about what is our strategic priorities going forward.
So for us, it comes as a very natural part of our annual execution of the strategy.
We prepare this program by essentially working with the CEO and the head of strategy to decide what are the key topics in the Journal of Excellence. Customer excellence, innovation excellence, execution excellence, and people and leadership excellence are the 4 cornerstones.
I think it was a very good mix of good facilitation, some academic input in a way that it's relevant to business leaders.
IMD is very good at knitting the different elements together, both sort of the internal company perspective with sort of a more academic touch and view and inspiration.
And then we focus and develop cases, concepts, invite industry speakers such as Nestle, Tetra Pak, Vestas to come and be speakers about their transformation journeys when they have already moved maybe a step further than where Hempel is today.
Some quite inspirational inputs also from our peers, where IMD clearly has access to a number of interesting companies. And then actually this made the basis for us as a company to make some quite significant decisions.
While it's still rounded off in our own context, so how do we move forward with this? I think this sort of ability of IMD to knit all these different perspectives together is always good.
I think it's unique, the program, because we make it Hempel's own.
It's a program where we inspire, develop, and really make decisions at the end of the week?
For us, it is the design. It is that we, doing probably the 6 months leading up to the summer school, absolutely design the program so we know every day what are the weight, what are the balance.
And where individuals will come back afterwards to their organizations and develop their teams based on what they learned at IMD, and also implement the key agreements that were taken during the program.
There were some quite interesting models that at least made me reflect a lot about how we deal with our customers that I absolutely intend to use back in my organization.
It is really nice to see that a lot of the guys and a lot of the members of the summer school in Hempel will say, these cases, a lot of the cases we could delete the company name and write Hempel instead. And that probably shows exactly how well and how unique it's designed and how well it fits Hempel's top management.